Imagine you are standing just 3 kilometers away from the center of the most powerful explosion humanity had ever seen. The heat is so intense it melts skin. The pressure wave levels entire buildings. You survive. By some miracle, you crawl out of the rubble, hop on a train, and travel 300 kilometers away to your hometown to find safety. But 3 days later, as you are describing the horror to your boss, the sky splits open again. The same blinding flash, the same deafening roar. This isn't a movie script. This is the real life of Tsutomu Yamaguchi, the man who survived both the Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic blasts. But the question is, how? Was it pure luck? Or is there a scientific reason behind his survival? Let's dive deep into this incredible story. It's 8:15 a.m. Tsutomu Yamaguchi, a 29-year-old naval engineer for Mitsubishi, is on his last day of a 3-month business trip. He's headed to the shipyard. Suddenly, he hears the drone of a B-29 bomber overhead, the Enola Gay. He sees 2 small parachutes dropping from the plane. And then, the Picadon. Yamaguchi later described it as a great flash in the sky, followed by a huge boom. He was blown into a potato patch by the shockwave. The injuries. His eardrums were ruptured, and his upper body was heavily burned. The survival factor, he was roughly 3 kilometers from ground zero. While the total destruction zone was 1.6 kilometers, Yamaguchi was in the moderate damage zone. Despite his injuries, he spent the night in a bomb shelter and, incredibly, made it to the railway station the next day. The trains were somehow still running. His destination? His home, Nagasaki. Now, this is where the story becomes unbelievable. Yamaguchi arrives in Nagasaki, covered in bandages, looking like a ghost. He goes to the hospital and then, believe it or not, he goes to work. At 11 a.m., he is sitting in his boss's office. He is trying to explain that a single bomb destroyed all of Hiroshima. His boss calls him crazy. He says, "How can one bomb destroy a whole city?" At that exact moment, the Fat Man bomb is dropped over Nagasaki. Once again, the room is filled with white light. Yamaguchi hits the floor. The windows shatter. The office is destroyed. Why did he survive again? 1. Geography. Unlike the flat plains of Hiroshima, Nagasaki is hilly. Yamaguchi's office was in a valley that shielded him from the direct thermal blast. 2. The shadow effect. He was once again roughly 3 kilometers from the epicenter. Yamaguchi survived, but his life was never normal. He suffered from radiation sickness for years. His hair fell out, his wounds wouldn't heal, and he eventually lost his hearing in one ear. For decades, the Japanese government only recognized him as a Hibakusha, explosion-affected person, of the Nagasaki blast. It wasn't until 2009, a year before his death, that he was officially recognized as a double Hibakusha. Out of the hundreds of thousands who died, why did he live to be 93 years old? Doctors suggest he might have had a genetic predisposition to repairing DNA damage, but most historians call it the statistical miracle of the 20th century. It's a warning. In a world of rising tensions, his life reminds us that the unthinkable has happened before. Not once, but twice to the same man. What do you think? Was Yamaguchi the luckiest person on Earth, or the unluckiest? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video informative, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history and science. See you in the next one. Stay tuned.